Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Callie and I make skincare, health and wellness, general lifestyle type videos. So if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe. But today, I'm giving you guys 10 surprising reasons that you have acne. So let's just get started, shall we? So number one is toothpaste. If you have acne around your mouth and like on your chin, like I do, this might be a really good one to take in consideration. Toothpaste can be causing your acne for a couple of reasons. First, most toothpaste contain ingredients that can cause a lot of irritation, dryness, and even burning on your skin. There's like a couple ingredients that cause this, but the main one is sodium lauryl sulfate. Even though sodium lauryl sulfate is really good at cleaning your teeth and it's like a surfactant and kind of like foams and helps get all the plaque and stuff off, when that gets on your skin, it's very irritating and causes a lot of problems. And then second, the bacteria that's in your mouth that gets all mixed in with the toothpaste and stuff when you're brushing your teeth, when that gets on your skin, that's even adding more bacteria to your skin that could even break your skin out more. Personally, I get a lot of acne around my mouth and on my chin, so recently I've switched from using my old toothpaste to this new one that I got from Burt's Bees. Didn't know they made toothpaste, but this is a new thing. And that toothpaste doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate in it, and it's a much gentler toothpaste, but it still like cleans your teeth just as effectively, but with some less harsh ingredients in it. Additionally, I've been making sure that I wash my face after I brush my teeth. It does a better job of getting all the toothpaste and gunk off my face that like escaped my mouth while I was brushing my teeth. So those are two really great things to try if you're getting acne around your mouth and on your chin. So number two is chapstick. Although chapstick may help keep your lips all nice and smooth and hydrated and all of that, it can be very irritating to your skin. This is usually due to the fragrances and stuff that's in chapstick that makes it smell really, really nice. The chemicals that make the chapstick smell so nice are usually the ones that are irritating the skin, plus the waxy nature of lip balm and stuff like that just tends to clog pores, and so when the wax clogs the pores, it traps the chemicals in the pore, and so it makes for some very angry breakouts. So to avoid this from happening, I've switched from my beloved EOS Organics chapstick and vanilla to using this cute little tub of unscented Vaseline, which wins on the cuteness factor, but I do miss my vanilla. So if you use scented lip balms and you don't really have any breakouts around your lips or on around your mouth, then you're probably fine and your skin can handle the irritation. But if you do, definitely switch to an unscented lip balm because that can make a huge difference. So number three is your hair products. This is very similar to my explanation on toothpastes. Some foaming ingredients in shampoo like sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate can leave a film on your skin that makes for a breeding ground of bacteria, which is just not what you want when you're dealing with acne. Plus, the oil and conditioner can clog your pores. So if you're prone to breakouts around your hairline, this is definitely a good one to take into consideration and maybe consider trying out a more natural shampoo or just simply making sure that you wash your face after you're done washing your hair in the shower. So number four is your pillowcase. This is such a big one, and I included this in my very first YouTube video, which is my top 10 tips on skincare, and I'm reiterating that now because I think it's so important. But if you want to go watch that video, it'll be linked in the iCards and down below. But I'm reminding you now because the pillowcase is one of the most sneaky culprits on this list. Your body's natural oils and the products that you put on your skin at night all get rubbed off onto your pillowcase, and if you let that build up too much, that can be really gross and disgusting for your skin because you're just putting your skin in this little sponge of bacteria and dirt and all this gross stuff, and that's just gonna make your skin break out worse. So moving forward, showering before you go to bed at night is definitely a really good idea because it minimizes the bacteria that you're putting on your pillow. And second, you should change your pillowcases out or wash your pillowcase at least once a week, and in the middle of that week flip it over so you get a fresh, clean side of the pillow. So number five is tech accessories, aka your cell phone. So I'm a prime example of how this can really take an effect on your skin. If you'd notice, on the left side of my face, on my cheek, I don't really have any breakouts, but then if you take a look at the right side, I don't know if you can see it, all through here, it's a nice little cluster. And this is because when I talk on the phone, I hold the phone with my right hand and I put it to my right ear against my right cheek, and all the bacteria and gross stuff that's on my phone goes directly onto my cheek, and that is the reason this side of my face is broken out. This one is not. But this not only goes for your phone, it also goes for your headphones and for your glasses and stuff like that. Anything that's always like directly on your face that has a lot of contact with other things and you put on your face, that's just gross. Don't do it. But these items build up with like a lot of dirt, oil, sweat, bacteria. You're touching it with your hands, your face, your hair, which is just horrifying. So it's really important that you wipe these things down with like some type of disinfectant very regularly. And so since I figured out that this was caused by my phone, I've been disinfecting it at an alarming rate. Hopefully that helps. So number 6 is washcloths and towels. Washcloths, towels, and face tools like your Clarisonic are prime spots for the growth of bacteria and mold, which is disgusting. So you really need to wash them as often as possible. Personally, I don't like to use towels more than 3 times, like body towels, but for things like washcloths, you should only use them once and then immediately wash them afterwards. So number 7 is your makeup brushes. This is a really huge culprit for breakouts, and to be honest, my makeup brushes are the hardest thing that I remember to wash. There's always the one thing that I forget. You need to wash these regularly to make sure that you're minimizing the amount of buildup of bacteria and dirt and stuff that's in the makeup brushes. It's best if you get one of these little scrubby things. I don't know what you'd call it. Like, it's like a washing board from like olden times, but for makeup brushes. It does a much better job of getting the dirt and makeup and stuff that's built up in your brush off the brush than your hands do at getting all that gross stuff off. So definitely recommend getting one of these little wash boards. So number 8 is your diet. This is definitely twofold because first, certain foods can cause acne because they're very inflammatory and for a bunch of other reasons, but I've done 2 videos on this, and so you can go check those out. I'll have them linked in the iCards and in the description box below, so you get more info on that and in much more detail. But then the second part of this is the residue that certain foods leave on your face after you're done eating them, which is really gross, but I'm just gonna tell you about it. So this is kind of weird, but I like when you eat foods that are really greasy, acidic, or have a lot of vinegar in them, some of those ingredients and like residue gets left on your face. Those can really irritate your skin. And so if you don't wipe your face off well enough after you're done eating, this is gonna trigger acne. The best thing to do is to carry wet wipes with you and make sure that once you're done eating, you get all the food and gross stuff off your face, because sometimes just a plain old napkin doesn't get the job done. So number 9 is the dentist. That's not a joke. This is probably the most shocking one on this list, to be honest, or most random, I guess. But routine cleanings are probably not gonna cause acne, but it's when you go in for like more in-depth procedures and you're like have your mouth propped open for a long period of time that causes a very specific type of acne, which is called acne mechanica. This type of acne is caused by constant pressure and friction. It's kind of like a jersey that's really tight and rubbing against your skin, which is why this type of acne is usually caused by sports, but this is the same thing for dental procedures. Basically what happens is the constant pressure from like the stint that's keeping your mouth open. The pressure traps sebum in your pores in your skin, and then acne ensues from that happening. But there's really no way to prevent this besides just doing your full skincare routine before you go to the dentist and making sure that you wash your face right after, but I think you need to take care of your teeth and then worry about the acne afterwards. But anyways, this is just more of a fun tidbit than anything else. Okay, so my last one, number 10, is heating. Climate control can severely dehydrate your skin, which then creates other problems like your skin overcompensating by producing excess sebum, which in turn will cause acne because there's more sebum to clog your pores, basically. And so, as I discussed on my last few videos that I did on how to keep your skin hydrated during winter, I just thought this was a really unknown culprit, and so I needed to repeat it so people understood the full effects that heating and cooling does on your skin. So to combat this, make sure to use a moisturizer in the morning and at night, and facial mists and like a hydrating toner could be very beneficial for your skin because they're gonna just add some extra hydrating benefits as well as some extra antioxidants to help protect your skin. And make sure that you're drinking enough water because you have to hydrate your skin from the inside out because your skin needs to be moisturized and hydrated. They're 2 different concepts, and so you need to do both. Okay, well, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like because it really supports my channel. If you have any video requests for me in the future, definitely leave them in a comment section down below and I will make a list of things to make. And make sure to subscribe because I put out new videos every Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!